Hey everyone, and thank you so much for joining me today. It's an honor to share this space with you. We're going to be talking about something that many of us try to avoid at all costs: failure. It's often seen as this negative, shameful thing, something to be swept under the rug. But what if I told you that embracing failure could be the single most important step towards unlocking your full potential? That's right, embracing failure, those moments when we stumble and fall, can actually be our greatest teacher, our most powerful catalyst for growth and resilience. So let's dive in and explore this together. Think about a time you failed at something. What happened? What did you learn about the situation? More importantly, what did you learn about yourself? Failure shines a spotlight on what doesn't work, illuminating the path forward. It provides invaluable lessons and insights that we simply can't gain any other way. It's like this: imagine baking a cake. The first time you make it, you forget the baking powder. It's flat, dense, nothing like you hoped. Do you give up and never bake again? No way. You figure out what went wrong, you adjust, and you try again. Failure is that missing ingredient, showing us what needs to change so we can get it right. Each time we face a setback and have the courage to rise again, we grow a little bit stronger, a little bit braver. We develop resilience, that incredible human capacity to navigate life's ups and downs with an open heart. Think of it like building a muscle. The more you challenge yourself, the stronger you become. Failure is no different. Each time we face it head-on, we build our emotional resilience, transforming fear and self-doubt into courage and determination. What we learn about ourselves in those moments when we pick ourselves up, dust ourselves off, and try again is invaluable. We learn that we are stronger than we thought, more capable than we ever imagined. Let's be honest, sometimes we set off on a path that isn't truly aligned with our passions. Maybe it's what's expected of us. Maybe we're afraid to chase after what truly sets our souls on fire. Failure has a way of challenging those choices, of forcing us to take a step back and ask ourselves, is this truly what I want? It encourages us to reassess our goals, to dig deep and uncover what truly matters to us. It might be painful at first, but on the other side of that pain is a level of clarity and purpose many of us only dream of. Imagine a world where no one ever dared to fail, where everyone stuck to the tried and true, the safe and familiar. It would be a pretty boring place, wouldn't it? Failure is the spark that ignites innovation. When conventional wisdom falls short, when the expected doesn't work, we're forced to think outside the box, to challenge assumptions, to get creative. Think about some of the greatest inventions, the most groundbreaking discoveries. They often came after a series of setbacks, of failures that forced a reimagining of what was possible. We live in a culture that often celebrates perfection, that encourages us to hide our struggles and present a flawless facade to the world. But the truth is, we all stumble, we all fall. It's in those moments of vulnerability, when we allow ourselves to be seen, imperfections and all, that we truly connect with one another. When we share our stories of failure, we create a space for empathy and understanding. We realize that we're not alone in our struggles, and that shared experience has the power to build incredible bonds of support and encouragement. Failure strips away pretense. It forces us to confront our vulnerabilities, our limitations, our very humanness. And in that space of raw authenticity, we find our strength. We learn to embrace our imperfections, to own our stories, to show up in the world as our most genuine selves. It's not about pretending we have it all figured out, but about having the courage to say, I don't know, but I'm willing to learn. That willingness to embrace vulnerability, to be open about our struggles, is what makes us relatable, approachable, and undeniably human. As we wrap up, I want to leave you with this: failure is not the opposite of success. It's a stepping stone on the path towards it. It's in those moments of perceived setbacks that we have the opportunity to learn, to grow, to become the best versions of ourselves. So embrace failure. Face it with courage, with an open heart and a willingness to learn from every stumble. Remember, you are stronger than you think, more capable than you can imagine. Now go out there and make your mark on the world, knowing that failure is not the end, but rather the beginning of something truly extraordinary. Thank you.